literally become that world. And this happens in psychology too. There's a Stanford prison experiment where they put people as prisoners and prison guards, and it was an experiment. I don't know, the video just started over. And when they did the experiment, people actually became the guards and the prisoners, and they actually started acting it out like it was reality. So they were in a reality within a reality, right? Like they were in normal life and they got put into this experiment and they got so entrenched in it that they became the characters, right? They like changed, and they like acted like guards with prisoners, and like they valued them, and they had to stop the experiment because it got so intense. So this is how life is. Like you literally get put into an environment and you forget you came from another environment. But the reason you want to remember that you're from another environment and this is a game is so you don't take it so seriously. It doesn't become like this is it. And that's really the only reason you want to remember that you came from spirit. You want to still be in this game fully, but you just want to know that you're going to go somewhere else. Like there's a reset button because it gives you more freedom, and then there's less pressure on you. And you don't feel like this is it. This is my one life and I got to get it all done. No, you're just supposed to experience what you experienced in this life, and you have another life to experience the rest. And from that state, and knowing the universe is a sandbox that we get to play in and we get to mold, we have more fun, right? We don't get caught up in the perfection that we got to get this right. And that's really what it comes down to in this play is you want to mess up, right? Like say you're playing a video game, like you want to die. If you played a video game or played a board game and you always won and you never failed, you wouldn't play that game anymore. It gets really boring, right? There's no challenge in it. So like we wanted this challenge of this game to have fun to create. But what we do instead is we compare. We want to be successful so we can please our parents. And we think we got to have this, and we got to have that, and we got to have that, and we got to have this, and we got to have this, and we got to do this. And we tire ourselves out running around because we think this is it. And I totally dislike people that are like, you have one life, make the use of it. Like you don't just have one life. So that's one, that's not true. And two, we're meant to savor the coffee. I love just drinking coffee. I love looking, every day you wake up and the sun's shining, like the first time you see the sun every day, it just like it blows my mind. I like painting and playing games. Like I'm here to have fun. Like I'm here to enjoy this experience. And yes, there's going to be challenges. I'm going to be sad and but that's part of it. We're molding this clay of life and we're just enjoying the play that's unfolding. We're on a ride. We've already created it. Everything. So on a standpoint of the universe, so we can understand the universe because I love the complexity of the universe and the simplicity of it at the same time. Everything has already happened right now, right? Everything from the beginning of the universe to the ends, right? From Genesis to the Armageddon to the end of the world has already happened. It all happened in one moment. It was one creation. It was an explosion, right? The Big Bang, like an orgasm of explosion, right? That's why creation comes from the orgasm. It's up, like even babies are made for orgasms, right? Well, the male orgasm, let's hope the women are having orgasms too, but the universe expands. So your life is already done. It's already played out, but now every single track of your life is played out. So it's not just that there's one track, right? It's not that's what people are confused about free will and predestination, because actually everything has already been created. So there is some sort of predestination. We just get to choose what path of predestination we go to, right? So think of Disney World. There's 30 rides. The rides are already there, but we get to choose what rides we go on during that visit to Disneyland. And this life is the same way. The rides are already done, right? You have all these paths you can choose from, and now you get to choose which path to go to based on positive and negative and what you come back. So a way to play with the universe, say you want to know what's your best path financially. You can go, universe, I want to know what decisions I have to make in the highest good of all financially, so that's already happened that I can have my life unfold in this way. And basically what you're doing is you're playing with the universe. You're asking, because it's already happened. There's already a rich you out there. You're just asking for the information from that rich you to come back. And it's a trick because it's already happened. right? Because every possibility of your life already exists. So you're just tapping into that reality and asking for a hint, almost like, in a video game or when you're doing a game, you can ask, or a scavenger hunt, you can ask for a hint. You ask the universe for a hint. And it's going to give you what you need to know, right? And you don't want everything because it's boring. Like if you go on a scavenger hunt and someone just tells you just go over there and then you hit the button and then you get the thing. Like you'd be like, oh, this game sucks. Like you want to have the hints be small, but you have them come in. So this is how you can play with the universe, and you can literally tap into other realities while you're in this one that you're experiencing. Because you're just avatar in a simulation. So you get to play with that. So play with that, ask the universe for impact back from the future, but don't say, how do I get money? Say, I know I've already rich, and it's so cool that I'm experiencing this too. But if I want to experience that, like what information can you give me, universe? And thank you so much for giving me that information. And if I'm not supposed to receive this information right now, that's okay. Like you treat the universe with respect. You don't demand stuff from the universe. This is what people do. I need money now. Can you give me the money, universe? And you're kind of like this narcissistic kid at the grocery store saying like, Mom, I want the Skittles. Give me the Skittles. And you're like, universe, I want the money. Give me the money. And it's like, oh, well, the universe is going to be like, F you. So you got to be like, universe, I know I've already experienced abundance. I am abundance because I am everything. And thank you so much for being so amazing. Is there any information you can give me about my financial future? Like, thank you so much. And so be it. It already is. I'm already rich, but what can you tell me? And from that state, I would want to give me information, right? Like I sound respectful, but I was all like a demanding child. And that's soul ego perspective. So that's how we ask questions to the universe. We have fun with that. I'll see you in the next video.